Hello, just a quick update from the ButterNuts on where we're up to. Got nice views today from the attic. One thing I've not covered yet is that we actually own a field over there. That massively overgrown patch actually belongs to us, right in the centre of the screen now. So one day we're going to have to tackle that. For now, no. So where we're at, we've had a change of mind, change of plan. Pretty much change bloody everything. So this originally we're going to put as our bedroom. This is the attic room. We've now scrapped that idea. Reason being, it gets nuclear hot up here. Also, it's not that big when we actually started to plan things out. So I'm not going to tell you what this room's going to be yet, but at some point down the line I will provide an update on that one. This space here with my absolutely crap filling, so we're now here, top of the stairs. I've been using this as my office to work throughout the day. Got some nice views out here as well. So we're actually going to convert this into our office space. So we're going to run two sets of desks. So we're going to go across there and across there. Charlotte's going to be on that side. I'm going to be on this side. I'm going to take this server cabinet, very small server cabinet, network cabinet, and actually embed that into the wall because there's a huge space behind there. I'm going to run on my networking equipment, little mini test server I've got. Actually, it's a very small mini test server. I'm going to run everything out of there along with my Home Assist and Raspberry Pis. At this side, we're getting rid of the radiator. Don't need it. It's too hot up here as it is, even the coldest days. And we're still going to get rid of this huge water tank here. So all this area here, including the water tank, will be gone. Sorry, coughing. It's very dusty in there. So that'll go, and that'll open all this up. I want to get a skylight in there as well, so that'll light up this area now where we've made a lot of change, which currently looks very dark. It looks darker on the camera than it does in real life. So I'll show you what's changed. So originally, if you remember the old pictures, there was a wall that went alongside here and a wall that went alongside here where the old flooring is there. So what we've done is we've opened this whole area up, made it very dark in the progress, hence the skylight, and we've turned this into a hallway, so landing space slash hallway. So you're going to come upstairs, come around here, and instead of originally going through a door and up the stairs, we've now opened this up, so we'll lighten this whole area up with nice light colours, skylight at the top. We've got the windows on the side obviously already, so that's done. My very, very good friend Atif came round one Friday evening at about 6 o'clock to give me a quick hand with some electrical stuff, and we actually rewired the entire house. So he's come up with this amazing idea, and if anyone's doing a rewire, probably speak to Atif really, but all my lighting goes through this box here for the upstairs, and these wires go directly to the bulbs. That's it. And you just got one wire going to the bulb. We've actually, after debating quite a bit about it, we've eliminated having light switches because I was throwing that back up there. We use smart lights anyway, so what's the point of having light switches? So we've actually just gone straight to the bulbs. So the default is on and then control through light switches. So this whole back end of the house has been rewired. All the old light circuits have been taken out, hence all the cables hanging everywhere. All the old plugs are out. We've run new cables up to the attic for powering the attic room in the future. We've re-insulated the entire first floor, well, this side of the house on the first floor. We started plasterboarding, but we've had to stop in here because we have to batten the ceilings out. So we run 2x4s across the ceiling, and then we plasterboard straight onto the ceiling, onto the battens, just to try and get a level ceiling. So we can't currently do this top area because we need to put the battens and plasterboard that first. So we'll put door linings in. You've got to love a door lining. So this is the single bedroom. So this is now fully shaped out, boxed in the RGS. So we're going to move this radiator over here. So run that there. Got the new back boxes in ready. And we're just going to have a single bed in here. We think we're going to have an IKEA day bed. That way it can extend out and we can get 2 people in here when people are drunk, or when people's kids stay over. So this is now going to become our bedroom. So we've moved that wall. Originally that wall was kind of staggered and stepped. So it kind of came down here and then stepped in a bit and then went into there. So we flattened this wall out here, run all new cables, run lots of network cables, and that's where we're at here. Nothing's changed on the front of the house, apart from the fact we're putting 15 top duvets on because it has got fucking cold very quickly. We haven't got central heating, we haven't got hot water, all we've got is an electric shower that works. So we got that at least. But this week we've got the Great British Warm guys coming out to sort out the air source heat pump and the solar panels. We've got Octopus out to do an EV charger and a smart meter, and we've got a chimney screamer out as well. I've just noticed Charlotte's done that as well. That's the first time I've seen that, so that's there. What else changed? Go downstairs. So like I said, nothing's changed over on that side of the house. That's still the same way it is. Going down, going down, going down. Sorry for the janky camera. Okay, so we're in the living room now. Very dark in here at the moment because the walls are plastered, but everything's been channeled out. Everything's been rewired. That's a bit crap there, I need to pull that up. This door's gone. That's boarded up now. All that's rewired, blah, blah. This is getting swept Tuesday. As soon as that's swept, this is coming out. We're going to put a single door log burner in there, and we're getting rid of the copper pipes because that's a back boiler. And I don't want a back boiler because it adds complications with air source heat pump and water tanks and blah, blah, blah. So that's all that. I'm going to go outside because some things have happened outside. Oh yeah, something's happening here as well. So, change of plan in here. So, dining room, this was going to be the snug before. Scrap that idea, we're going to turn this into a dining room now. Drop the ceiling. So we've got all the consumer units exposed now, so that can be worked on when that is round. And then we're going to have another consumer unit there for the EV charger. Dexter and Bailey are absolutely knackered because we did a 6-mile walk around Manifold Valley. Here's Meatball. Oh, Meatball, in you go. So, out here, I've ripped down all the fences and I've started this. This is just temporary at the moment, but what I'm going to do is get all these sleepers and I'm going to raise like a sleeper bed across there. So it's going to be about 3 foot deep, and then sleepers in the front and back. Obviously, you know, it'll be a rectangle. It won't just be one row. And then that's going to go up to about there. And then gazebo is going to go that way. So we're going to go 3-meter gazebo, which is going to include the barbecue. Hot tub is going to move over there where the fire pit is at the moment. That area is a lot bigger than it looks. So we're going to, as soon as we finish the sleepers, we'll get that filled. We'll get a load of hardcore in. Once it's hardcored, we'll slab it, and then I'll probably just pay people out the pub with beer to come over one night, pick it up, move it over. This area is kind of like dumping ground at the moment, so we kind of fenced it off to stop the dogs from going over. But all this has been broken out, so that's now gone. This electric cable's now dead. That went to the garage. The garage is full of all sorts of crap at the moment. Going to get the next skip in, empty the garage, the shed, sorry, empty the shed out, get rid of all this concrete. As soon as that's done, I'll be dismantling the shed and I'll be putting a fence straight across there, probably some nice flower, like a little flower bed on the front, just to make it look a bit nicer, and then we can fence across there. Once we've done that, that's where the fun begins. We've then got to knock out all this concrete. So if I come over here, you'll have to see it better. So all this here is a massive concrete base. Does nothing other than the fact the person likes concrete. That gives you an idea of how deep it is. So I'm coughing a lot of working with dust this week. Yeah, that's how deep it is. All that needs to come out. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Catch you next time.